Scania's production philosophy is rooted in modularity. Think of it like Lego, but on a heavy-duty 18-wheel scale. Unlike American truck makers who rely on long assembly lines, building models in fixed configurations, Scania uses a flexible assembly matrix. The same basic components, axles, engines, gearboxes, are used in countless combinations to build thousands of unique trucks. Why is this important? Because modular design slashes inventory waste, speeds up maintenance, and enables trucks to be built to order, not just built to sell. Imagine ordering a pizza and getting only pepperoni or cheese, because those are the only ones in stock. That's what traditional truck production is like. Scania is saying, want pineapple, truffle oil, and gluten-free crust? No problem. Now let's talk numbers. Scania achieves over 90% part commonality across product lines. They offer millions of truck configurations using just a few thousand base components. Their assembly workers are cross-trained to handle multiple roles, allowing for rapid changeovers between builds. Now ask yourself, what happens if we teleport this system into the US? Into factories built for scale, not flexibility? Stick around. We're entering Act 2, where the rubber meets the American road. Let's set the scene. Scania opens its first US-based production plant, let's say in Ohio. It's clean, tech-driven, staffed with multi-skilled technicians. Sounds great, right? Not so fast. Remember, we're not just importing a system. We're dropping a European mindset into an American machine. And the first major clash? Scale versus flexibility. US manufacturers pride themselves on economies of scale. It's all about high output, minimal downtime, and fast throughput. Scania, on the other hand, thrives on high customization and low batch sizes. In a Ford plant, time is money. In a Scania plant, time is precision. Could American production culture adapt to slower, more personalized builds? Or would we resist the change, clinging to mass production like it's 1955? Scania's model relies heavily on skilled, autonomous workers. Their assembly line staff don't just tighten bolts. They problem-solve, switch tasks, and own the process. But in the US, decades of job segmentation have created ultra-specialized workers. The question is, would American labor unions, training systems, and workforce culture allow for this kind of radical cross-functionality? Basically, imagine your line cook at a diner suddenly being asked to cook, serve, clean, and handle the register. It's empowering or a total meltdown. Modularity requires an ultra-reliable supply chain with just-in-time logistics and near-perfect supplier coordination. Now picture that in the US, a country still recovering from pandemic-era disruptions, port congestion, and raw material shortages. Could Scania's system withstand the chaos of American logistics? Or would the whole modular house of cards collapse? So far, this looks like a tough sell. But don't count Scania out yet, because next, in Act 3, we explore the wild card. The hidden advantages that could make the Scania system not just work in the US, but transform it. Don't click away now. You're about to discover how the US could flip the playbook. Let's flip the script. What if? Rising demand for custom logistics, increasing environmental regulation, and a new generation of tech-savvy workers actually make the US the perfect ground for Scania's model? As we shift toward electric and hybrid trucks, standardized mass production gets messy. Battery size, range requirements, drivetrain options, they vary wildly. Narrator: Scania's modularity could thrive here, offering custom EV setups for fleets in California, hybrids in Texas, and LNG in the Midwest. The US needs flexibility, and that's Scania's core strength. US plants are investing heavily in Industry 4.0, smart sensors, robotics, AI-driven logistics. Guess which production model is best suited to capitalize on that tech? That's right, Scania's. Imagine AI-driven build-to-order lines that self-adjust in real time. Think Tesla meets Freightliner meets IKEA. Suddenly, Scania's system isn't foreign. It's futuristic. With ESG regulations tightening, carbon taxes looming, and sustainability a PR priority, modular design gives manufacturers a leg up. Fewer parts, less waste, Faster upgrades equals greener trucks. In an era where emissions equal dollars, that's not just engineering, that's strategy. Let's be clear, Scania entering the US wouldn't just tweak a few factories. It would challenge a century-old system. It would demand new training models, reimagine supply chains, and a mindset shift from efficiency to adaptability. But if it works, it could be the most disruptive manufacturing move since Henry Ford invented the moving assembly line. So now we ask you, could Scania's production model rebuild American manufacturing? Or will the US stick with what it knows and miss the modular revolution? If this video got your gears turning, don't let it end here. Backhand index pointing right, hit subscribe for more deep dives into industrial innovation. Backhand index pointing right, drop a comment. Would Scania's system survive in your state? Backhand index pointing right, and share this with someone who thinks trucks are just trucks. Because when it comes to building the future, how we make things matters just as much as what we make. Thanks for watching. The factory of tomorrow doesn't build faster, it builds smarter.